So welcome back to Unit 10. This is Homeland Security Emergency Management 412 Comprehensive Planning Guide unit. For this one, we're going to be looking at the Comprehensive Planning or Preparedness Guide series, and in particular the Manual 101, How to Write Operations and Response Plan. It's essentially assumption-based. It's very military in concept. It does have some precursor to a previous document on how to develop plans, but it's got more of a theoretical change by adding the NIMS components of resource typing and functional annex development. So with those two together, it is a slight modification, but big enough so that it stands alone as a significant change. But as you go through the plan, look at focusing on developing base plans, annexes, and appendices, and figuring out where you would see different types of plans or different types of methods you would use and situations you would use to use those base plan annexes or appendices selection. In other words, I'll give you an example. In Alaska, we don't have functional annexes or essential functions like or emergency functions like the federal government's NRF. So what we do is we do a hybrid methodology of annexes and appendices. However, all of 56 states and territories have base plans. But again, it's just how your government or how your jurisdiction or how your organization is formatted to provide and share resources or responsibilities will dictate how you would choose the type of annex or appendices you have. The other thing is, as I mentioned before, is the NIMS components. It has to correlate with the crosswalk, the EOP crosswalk, which was introduced previously in a previous unit, to incorporate the resource management piece. So it's a good document to have, and to do the integration and melding of two important concepts. And this document is to be used for states and locals, so it is operationally, in terms of coordination, themed, rather than coordinating larger entities such as the federal government. So that was in place on purpose. We quite frankly use the CPG series as a framework for how all our planning documents are done, because we find that it's easier to standardize a general planning framework than to create our own. We use best practices, and if we like the principles, we go with it. So that's why it was changed, and it really is very helpful. And you'll find some very little detractors from the CPG series nationwide. So with that, go ahead and read through that, understand it, and remember, focus on the base plan and how you would choose your annexes and appendices.